Granbury has some great restaurants. So for me, one important piece of the quality of life in any town is going to be the restaurants nearby. So I'm David Orcutt with Winston Properties here in Granbury, Texas. I've lived here for 17 years and I've been fortunate to be able to do a lot of entertaining, whether it's physicians, when I worked at the hospital, clients in real estate, or just going out with friends. And so I've eaten at a lot of these restaurants many times. And I want to show you the best restaurants in a couple of different price ranges so that day one, you know where you can go out and relax and get some chow. So first, for the high-end restaurants, let's start right here in the middle of the Granbury Square. 1890 is on the south side of the square, right down from the Opera House. It has a broad menu, a lot of high-end meat, duck, which I love, chicken, a lot of neat fish, they often have sea bass, great appetizers. Their trilogy has 3 meats on it, on skewers. A lot of fun for the table to share. So you have a great menu, but downstairs they have one of the best bars in town. A lot of great bartenders here, unique drinks, and the service overall at this restaurant is always perfect. They do a great job here, and it's a homegrown local restaurant. Very proud of what they've done here. Make sure you get reservations if you come on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday night because A, we're a tourist town, that's when people eat. B, a lot of people come here early before the show at the Opera House on those nights. Another homegrown local restaurant is Christina's American Table. They do a great job here in a beautifully restored building here on the Granbury Square on the west side. Lunch is very busy here because of a very affordable lunch menu. They have a much more upscale dinner. You're going to need reservations for that, again, because of the Opera House, but also just because it's a great restaurant. And then finally, they do have a Sunday brunch, one of the only ones in the town. Anise is a restaurant just off 377, one of my favorite neat boutique restaurants in Granbury. But we were lucky and today able to catch Chef Megan, who's going to tell us about it.
So we try to bring modern American cuisine with a unique global flair here to Granbury, where barbecue and steaks are very prevalent. We try to showcase some flavors from around the world and bring in some exotic meats just for a change in people's dining options.
Cool. And what about your special events each week?
So we have a different event each week of the month. So first week we have live jazz music with one of our local favorites, Jet Black. The second week we have a happy hour, which is tapas style menu on Wednesday. The third week we have a murder mystery dinner, which is very popular. So if you want in, definitely give us a call and get on that wait list. And then the fourth week we have Sunday brunch that features our famous French crepe Benedict.
Oh, I'm coming. Thank you. Granbury has several restaurants with great mid-range prices also. I've been to Miyako here about 500 times in the 17 years I've lived here. I've done a lot of entertaining here with clients and physicians. Love going here with friends and my family. They have a bento box for lunch with a lot of variety, very reasonably priced. And then they have the 4 hibachi tables where they're doing the show with the chefs and the cooking right there in front of you. And then, of course, a great amount of sushi and everything. Also look for their local specialty, which is the Claws Fire, which is a California roll with the Cajun sauce on it and a bunch of seafood mixed in with it. It's really tasty. Another favorite of mine is actually 2 restaurants. Randy's Bar and Grill is on 377 in the middle of town. Has a great basic menu, burgers, chicken, fish, very reasonable prices. And their sweet potato casserole is to die for. So the partner restaurant is Randy's Shrimp and Oyster Bar. It's right across from Brookshire's with Miyako behind it on 144. It's the only place in Granbury to get oysters, other great seafood, but they have a lot of things, burgers, Americana food also. Wonderful bar. So the seafood is fresh, the drinks are great, and the prices are very affordable. Both of these restaurants are very well run, great service. If German food is what you're after, Ketzler's on the southeast corner of the square is a great option. They have a beautifully handmade bar, all the main German beers on tap. My favorite is the Reuben. It's very authentic, but a lot of people come here for the sausage, brats, and their big pretzels. On the weekends, they often have accordion music or polka music, so it's a lot of fun to do, have a fun place on the square with a great bar. You sense a theme? I might be liking the bars. Farina's is our Italian restaurant on the square. They do a great job. One thing I love here is they took 3 old buildings and renovated them all, so it's very restored and gives a great ambiance inside. If you're looking for a cheap outing with the kids, we have a lot of great choices, but I'm going to focus on 2. Grumps's Burgers. They have a couple of sandwich and salad options, but you go for the burgers. Located on 377, they also have a wiffle ball field in the back and a party venue behind the restaurant. Now everyone has their favorite Mexican restaurant. Mine is Mi Familia. It's located in the middle of the town off 377, actually right behind Randy's Bar and Grill. They just moved to a newly renovated building, but they've been a Granbury staple for decades. Inside, the Iguana Mojada Bar has a tasty and very large margaritas. So if you're thinking of moving to Granbury, I hope this short list of restaurants helps you when you come to look at houses. There are many other great options. So our pro tip for today? In Texas, we love our Whataburger. But the one in Granbury, food is good, but it is terminally slow. Like sucker, you're gonna be late slow. Like stuck in the drive-thru for 30 minutes slow. Like drive to Benbrook and back and you'll be done faster slow. The food's good and the folks inside are trying hard, but I think the kitchen is just too small. Just go to another restaurant. So if you want to look at a home in Granbury or have questions about the quality of life or moving to Granbury, I'd love to give you a hand. I'm David Orcutt with Winston Properties here in Granbury, and it's time to find you a house here.